Turning Point USA went to Berkeley College last night. It's very close to my home. I live in Sacramento. This is like towards the bay, right next to Oakland, actually. And, you know, they're going out there and kind of just moving forward what Charlie Kirk has been doing, having open conversation, debating with people. Something you typically do when you try to change somebody's mind about something, you have an open discussion about it. But unfortunately, last night there was Antifa present there. And it wasn't too pretty to say the least. There's a lot of videos out. I just wanted to show this news report real quick about it. You shouldn't take the media serious anymore. This is why their ratings are down. Nobody takes them seriously no more. They're just so disingenuous, guys. Like it's crazy how much the Democratic Party has a hold on the media, the mainstream media, except Fox. But even then, in some aspects, Fox is bought out as well. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Amanda Harry is live on the scene there where protesters also showed up. We've already actually seen at least one fight break out. Amanda.
Yeah, things have been lively here. While that Turning Point USA event is still happening inside, protesters have been out here for hours. You can see them still here behind me. They have been chanting, just a very, very lively scene out here. While things have been mostly peaceful, there have been some tense moments. Earlier this evening, there was a scuffle that...
So she said it has been mostly peaceful, but in the same breath, she says there has been some scuffles and fights, though.
Broke out where two men started fighting. UC Berkeley police had to break up that interaction. Later, someone was throwing smoke bombs and a car backfired, leading some of the people who were protesting to run away. The protest was put together by students organizing for liberation.
Mostly
some
peaceful,
students
guys.
Say they don't believe UC Berkeley should host a large Turning Point.
The same people that were standing in front of burning buildings saying Black Lives Matter protests were mostly peaceful, and there's a freaking building, a police station burning behind them. These people are so disingenuous.
USA event like this one, but other people are happy to be here for the event.
Turning Point USA should not be here, and they are like...
She said some people are happy to be here. The next clip, yeah, Turning Point USA shouldn't be allowed here.
A fascist organization, and nobody here agrees with what they are saying. And obviously Charlie Kirk has been a big issue with like a lot of college campuses and people on college campuses. So we just think obviously I didn't really follow him a lot, but knowing what he did and knowing the things that he was saying, it's just like vile and disgusting. So we don't want to support his organization, and I don't think that the Berkeley chancellor should have let them come here.
This is such a low IQ view. She said Turning Point USA stands, for fascism, and Charlie Kirk was a fascist. But then she says, I didn't really follow him like that, but from what I heard, he's a fascist, so I don't like him. They just listen to their politicians and their social media influencers. That's all they listen to. They don't have brain cells to understand, like, logic, to sit there and actually listen to what he's saying. But it's crazy in itself that this lady even said that. She looks like freaking Harry Potter with those glasses. I don't know why she's wearing those. So the media was saying they're mostly peaceful, right? Mostly peaceful, guys, even though there was freaking car bombs going off. Yeah. Mostly peaceful protests here. Here's some of the clips of what was going on yesterday.
Break it up! Break it up! Police! Break it up! Police! Break it up!
So this was the one that they were showing.
Hey, white boy! Break it up! Break it up! What happened?
It's crazy. I'm gonna have to actually blur that out. Yeah, get his face, bro. Yeah. Let's see who you are. Yeah, they want to attack people, but when you try to record them, they turn their face and try to hide it. They're cowards, dude. These people are cowards. He's probably one of the students there. So apparently this is what happened in the video. So they made it seem like they got in an altercation, right? The dude was just selling Trump shirts and Trump items. And then that's what happened. They got in a brawl. So that's crazy that they made it seem like they got in like an altercation. Like, oh, I love Trump. Oh, you hate Trump? Let's fight. He literally just came up and attacked him. That's crazy. And he was just selling stuff. They don't want you selling shirts, but they would rather hand out, puberty blockers for everybody. They would love to sell that. Drown fascism in a sea of resistance. Revolutionary Students Organization. I think organizations like this should be banned, to be honest. I don't think that we should even have a promotion of idea of this. That's just my opinion. I know it's freedom of speech and all, but look where it's leading to. If there's an idea that's leading to this, I don't think it should be allowed. That's just my opinion, though. It kind of looks more organic because they're writing on signs. It doesn't look like a professional Kinko's printout. Perhaps they told them to do it on signs this time to make it more make it look more like they actually like went from the parents' basement to come out here and protest. Like that lady was holding a freaking a freaking paper bag right there. So perhaps they were seeing that we were making fun of them because of the printed signs. So they said, "Hey, everybody, write on cardboards now." So it makes it look more legit. Thank you. Arrest him. Yeah. He was mostly peaceful. Stop. He was peaceful. Does this look like a protest to you guys? Last time I checked, this doesn't look like a protest to me. They're literally pushing law enforcement back. They're trying to fight the cops. That's not a peaceful protest. It's crazy. Of course they ain't going to swing on them because they don't want to get arrested because they're cowards. If Hitler was really taking over America, they would have attacked the police already. This would have been a free for all. But no, they're cowards. They know that they're most of them are probably getting paid. Yeah, that's peaceful, guys. Peaceful protesting. That guy looks very peaceful. Peaceful, guys. That's what the media says. It's all peaceful. Peaceful protest. The dude that was taking a picture looks like a freaking hippie, bro. He looks like the 1960s hippie. What type of style is this dude? He looks straight up like a hippie. Like from Woodstock. What the heck? So it looks like CHPs there, all law enforcement's there, so I'm glad that they sent the law enforcement in. It's pretty amazing itself that Berkely actually allowed Turning Point USA to go there. I'm surprised too. It's not very hard to get into a college campus, but unfortunately people knew about it and they wanted to scare them, which it did not, because there are some videos of them having a good time on the inside. They're out there protesting, wasting their lives, not contributing to society, trying to fight an invisible ghost of racism and fascism, while everybody inside is just enjoying themselves. And they were harassing the attendees as well. I just wonder how many kids are in that crowd screaming all that. I wonder how many kids go to that college, dude. It's crazy to just think about that these are college students. That's why they're covering their face. They don't want people to know who they are because they probably go to that school. It's crazy. Like, you literally don't know who you're talking to. Like, you like when Charlie Kirk died and everybody was celebrating it. I've heard stories of people like, I had a friend that I thought was normal, and then when Charlie Kirk died, they were celebrating it, and I didn't even know this person even had opinions about politics because we never talked about it like that. And I think this ideology is really radicalizing people, not even in a good way at all. You have this guy standing there. Who knows how old this guy is? This guy could be a kid. He could be 20 years old. To me, that's a kid because I'm 33. So these are probably kids screaming all this. They don't know anything. The Democrats brainwash them in the school system. They're ready to pump them out to defend their city. It's just crazy to think about over the span of like 30, 40 years that this is what the country has turned out to be. Berkeley was a place that literally marched for free speech once upon a time, believe it or not. And they turned into this. This is what happens when you conform, you let sin come in, you just let everything, whatever happens, happens. And this is what happens. You pump out radical leftists that hate America. But hopefully, like I said, I have hope for the future, guys. I think that common sense is starting to take over. And I think this is just a very, very small portion of the population that the media and the Democrats try to make this, this is all of America right here. No, it's not. This is a very small fraction. And like what Joe Rogan said about the King's protest, he said when there's a room of people and there's 5 people in there, one of those people are stupid. Just like the population in America. There's a bunch of people in America and like 1% of the population is freaking insane. So that's why you've seen like, a couple million people at that King's protest because that's a very small portion of the population. But anyway, what do you guys think about this? I wanted to go, but the tickets were sold out. So unfortunately I didn't, but that would have been cool to like walk through there and record everything for my channel. I found this out a little bit too late. What do you guys think about this? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Make sure to hype up this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.